Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Welcome to another video. Got something really special today. This is the most incredible collection of 8mm films I've ever seen. Probably the most incredible collection you've ever seen, specifically science fiction, horror, cartoons, and other awesome genres. Guys, this is a mind blower. Let's check it out together. All right, guys, as advertised, we've got an incredible collection of 8mm films here. These movies were played on projectors, and if you were lucky, your dad bought a projector in some of these movies. Maybe you even filmed some home movies as well. Incredible Shrinking Man, what a great movie. That film actually holds up. The special effects still look great today. 1 million years BC. The first time I saw that movie was at a Dallas Fantasy Fair back in the early 80s. Back when a lot of films weren't yet on VHS and it was a rare opportunity to see the film. Now these movies, they just show clips from the films, and a lot of them don't even have sound, but back in the day, kids in the 60s and 70s and adults were very happy just to check these out, just to see like the action scenes and stuff. Planet of the Apes, one of my favorite series of all time. Who doesn't love Tarzan? Tarantula, my son Ryan, one of his favorite films back in the day growing up. We watched that one quite a bit. I got Battle of the Planet of the Apes out of the order here. Hey, we're not professional, we're just having a good time. The Thing from Another World, I actually liked the 1984 remake better, but that's still a classic film. Earth versus the Flying Saucers, one of my favorite films with Ray Harryhausen special effects, great stuff. And just look at these guys, we've got more to come. Hang tight, because we've got a lot of Universal monsters, some more science fiction and fantasy. These are just incredible. And I want you guys, as you watch this, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this? Have you seen this format before? If you're younger, you may not have. Have you seen this many 8mm films in one place before? This is truly a remarkable collection. And yeah, we got some mainstream movies here too, like Poseidon Adventure and Mary Poppins. Great stuff. They all look amazing. The artwork is just so beautiful. One thing I miss about physical media, and the main thing I miss about it, is just the spectacular cover art. And I say miss about it, I still collect, but just the fact that, digital is taking over, it's kind of a shame. In one way it's convenient, but in another, there's just nothing quite as cool as building up a film collection. And these 8mm films are just amazing. All right, it's time to get serious. Universal monsters, basically my favorite monsters of all time are in the classic Universal series. Frankenstein monster, Dracula. You guys know how much I love Bride of Frankenstein. I did a whole video on my collection. Son of Frankenstein is the third film in the series, and it's not as good as the first two, but it's still pretty entertaining. And if you've seen Young Frankenstein, you've seen a parody and part of that film. So watch the whole Frankenstein trilogy from Universal, then watch Young Frankenstein. Man, nothing could be more entertaining than that. The Wolfman is one of my favorite Universal characters and movies. Love me some Lon Chaney Jr. Abbott and Costello meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Those are funny, not as good as the one with Frankenstein, but good stuff. When dinosaurs ruled the earth. Who does not love that film? Let me know in the comments if you've seen that. Creature Walks Among Us. Love the Creature from the Black Lagoon movies. Some people consider the Mummy movies kind of a rung below the others, but I think they're fun. The Doom of Dracula. Now these 8mm films, they would just take, clips of the films, as I've said, and but hey, back in the day, what are you gonna do? We're just happy to have, be able to play clips of these in our homes. Just, before YouTube, before you could find just anything online, we love this stuff. Now, we did not grow up with an 8mm film camera, but my aunt had one, and we didn't have a projector either. We didn't have these films. So, just from my perspective, it's incredibly cool to see these. You could buy these at Kmart and places like that for about $9 or $10, but today these are very collectible. You can find these in pretty decent condition for about $20 or $30. I just saw some of these, in fact, at the Dallas Fan Expo. They had a couple of different ones. They had Tarantula and one other one. And sometimes they would take clips of movies, have a different title, like these clips are from House of Dracula, but then they would call it The Wolfman's Curse to try to make it sort of a standalone. But whatever the case, these are amazing. The artwork, the collectability, these are these aren't, roughly the same size as like a paperback book or something, or, like a PlayStation game or a CD. And so they go right along with those kinds of collectibles. Extremely cool. Kind of, this isn't a super mainstream collectible, but when you see this many in one place, you got to wonder why not, because these are so freaking cool. One thing is, they're just very hard to find today, and you can't find many dealers that have these. Every once in a while, I will see them here and there, like maybe at Half Price Books or something, but man, they are tough to find. So amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think of 8mm films. Did you grow up with the projector in your house, or did your dad have an 8mm camera, or your mom that she took footage of you guys growing up? If you've watched My Retro Life, that gaming YouTuber, a good friend of mine, Tyler Esposito, man, that dude has a treasure trove of footage of when he grew up, and it's because his dad had an 8mm film camera, and he would take pictures of the family at Christmas. He's got all that great retro gaming footage. But regardless, back in the 60s, 70s, and even the early 80s, maybe the early to mid 80s, 8mm film, it was before VHS took over. That was the way to go. You could watch clips of these movies at least in the comfort of your home. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Let me know what you think of this amazing collection. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate it.